back. What is up, gang? Welcome back to another episode of On My Way. For those who don't know what On My Way is, go back a few videos. I have explained over here on the channel what On My Way is. We have 3 episodes out right now. You can click on some of the cards that will show up on the screen. You can go watch them so you can understand a little bit of what On My Way really is. For those who don't know me, I'm Joao. I'm 22 years old, born and raised in Brazil, and I am an artist. I'm actually releasing my first single on May 17th. The link is on the description for you to pre-save it. The proceeds from this release will be donated to the victims of the floods that have been going on in my home state back in Brazil. If you haven't seen that yet, go on my Instagram. I'll leave the link in the description. I explained a little bit of what is going on and how we're going to donate the proceeds to the victims to help them rebuild everything on the aftermath and all of that. And if you'd like to as well, give me a follow on Instagram. Everything that is released here on YouTube will be coming out first on Instagram. So make sure to go follow me. Okay, join the gang, join the family, because this is just the beginning. In today's episode, we will be talking a little bit about how life has been lately, where am I living right now, how is life over here, what are my plans for the future, when is my EP coming out, and what are my goals with this whole EP, with this whole music thing. I love you guys so much. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe here to the channel to stay tuned to everything that's going on. And without further ado, let's get into the video. How has life been lately? Honestly, lately life has been really good. Back in December, around that time, I was at a really low point in my life. I didn't know really what I wanted to do, how I was going to do it. I was just kind of all over the place, feeling super lost. So that's why I kind of like took a step back from social media. I wasn't showing face as much. I wasn't as active. I really just needed a time for myself to reconnect with who I am and why am I here? Why am I living this life, right? Like trying to find purpose again, I guess. So I decided that I would come back to Spain and live with my dad for a little bit, kind of restart. Spain is where I kind of started my social media career in a way. So it just felt right to come back here, ground zero, and just start again. This time, more on the music side of things. Getting back to Spain, I started really taking care of myself again. I started going to the gym, started eating well.
Thanks, so this is what we'd be eating for breakfast lately. A little bowl of oatmeal, banana, cinnamon, peanut butter. Oh, I don't even know what the thing will be looking like right now, but this is what we'll be eating lately. And we're gonna destroy that and head out to the gym. Let's go.
Getting on a better sleep schedule, fixing some of my habits. I also started taking my spirituality a lot more serious. For those who don't know this, I am a very spiritual person, always been. But in the past 4 months was when I would say I've been taking it a lot more seriously. I've been regularly meditating, and that honestly was a game changer for me. It helped me really trust the universe a lot more, be more connected with our world. Because of meditation, I was able to start being more patient with myself. I was able to really look at the bigger picture and understand that like what happened, it was a great time. I took the good things out of it and just it's time to move on. Look forward. Look at what I'm trying to do in 3, 5, 10 years from now. Really look at the bigger picture and understand that like a long-lasting legacy, something that you build from authenticity and from your heart, is way more meaningful than just a couple of viral videos and, you know, a few million followers on a platform. And therefore, I decided to be way more original, way more authentic to me, and that's why we're here today. I feel like most people, they just try to do the next trend. They ignore the fact that whatever they're doing sometimes is not authentic to them at all. Getting 1 million views in a video is really cool. You get super ecstatic. You feel good about yourself for a little bit, but you give it a few hours, you're going to be over it, and you're going to be looking for the next viral video. While when you're doing something that comes from your heart and is authentic, it can really create a huge impact in other people's lives that you really have no idea about. The other day I got an email from one of my followers saying that my videos, like my latest posts and stuff, that have been more authentic and more from the heart, played a huge part on his battle against cancer that he won. Like, he's free of cancer now. And I remember reading this email, dude, like I bursted out in tears because I never really understood this moment in my life where I was like super low and I needed to reconnect with myself. And when I read that email, I was like, that's why. Maybe if I kept being the kid that was just trying to go viral, that person wouldn't have been here today. That is way more important than a 1 million view video. Someone's life, that is priceless. There's no way to define it. That's just, like I said, you never know the impact you have in people's lives until something like that happens. I feel like that email clarified a lot of things, not about the next big trend. What really matters is like changing people's lives, making an impact, adding value to people's lives. That's what matters. Numbers are just a consequence, and they might never come. Like, if I never get a platinum record, who fucking cares, dude? Like, yeah, it would be great to get a platinum record, but if I never get a platinum record and I save, hundreds of lives, thousands of lives, just because I am making music that speaks from my heart, that was worth it. So yeah, that's what life been like lately. Where am I right now? Honestly, in my dad's living room. That's where I've been living for the past, I think, 6 months nearly. I came here December 21st. This is what the setup looks like. Yeah, so this is what the setup looks like. That's a little bit of what I'm talking about in the video. Camera, lights. That's my bed. The studio, and that's the kitchen. So yeah, this is where dreams start, guys. That's why I always say, don't be afraid to invest, believe, and start working on your dreams, because, sometimes it might seem like the circumstances are not in your favor. Sometimes it might seem like things are not going your way, but they really are, honestly. All you gotta do is start. So keep this in mind. People already do not give a shit, right? If they do, it's a bonus. So just do it. Do it for yourself. Do it for fun. Do it for the laughs. I don't fucking know, but go film the video, edit it, post it, go write that song, record, sing, dance, have fun. Just do whatever you want to do. Fuck what other people think. All right? They will not have to live with your life choices. So just do it. And trust. Trust God, the universe, whatever you believe in, give it to the universe's hands and let it bring to you. Have some faith. This is where shit starts. I feel like most influencers or like public figures that have a certain image, they would never show a situation like this, but this is who I am. This is where I am right now, and this is honestly coming from the heart. Believe in your dreams, and you never know who you can inspire through it. All right? So, yeah, those are some words of wisdom, I guess. Back to there. Anyway, so life here in Spain, honestly, is pretty good. I cannot complain about it. My dad has been great. He's been helping me with everything he can. He's been trying to give me as much support as possible so that I can really focus on my dreams and try to pursue them. Life here is also way more easygoing compared to the life that I used to live. I used to live super fast, way too fast. Here's a little more laid back, which I honestly appreciate. It is way more simple, but there is a lot of beauty in the simple things, and I honestly enjoy it. Waking up in the morning, having my coffee in the balcony, going to the gym, skateboarding back, just doing my thing and really soaking into the simple life. Because it's so much more laid back and relaxed, you end up having a better quality of life. You don't have as much stress. You're not always in a rush. You're not always worrying about the next best thing. You're able to really lock in and do what you want to do. So I am very appreciative of this time in my life where I'm like taking a step back, slowing it down, and being able to get back on my feet so I can get to where I want to be. Life here is also a lot more affordable than it is in LA and other places that I've lived at. So that is also a perk of living here. I live about an hour away from the city of Barcelona in this little beach town called Cunit.
And this part just looks like Philly. Like the trains and shit. Yeah. And we go through here, and that's the beach. You got the beach. Nice. Little restaurants. Palm trees. It kind of looks like California, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I talk all the time about how much I miss Cali. Kind of looks like Cali. Just cleaner. It's like a camping site. Like people park their RVs and shit. And then you have an outdoor gym up there.
It is a beautiful place. I love it. It honestly reminds me of California a lot because of the beach and the palm trees and the weather itself. But it is way more clean, affordable, and more easygoing in general. I really love it. And you're also only an hour away from Barcelona if you want to go to a party or you want to go to a concert or you want to see, you know, the big city stuff. You can hop on a train or get in a car and be in Barcelona in like 45 minutes to an hour. Now, being here, being able to slow it down, I've been working on a lot of cool stuff, a lot of exciting things. And one of these big things is my EP. That is my main plan for the near future, putting this EP out. You guys already know the single's coming out on the 17th. The EP is coming out in late June. We have another single dropping in between. So that's kind of like the plan for the near future. Just really put the music out, let the music speak for itself, see where it takes me, show people a little bit of like how seriously I have really been taking this music stuff.
That exercise is just like to control your breathing, learn where to breathe from, how to push it, and you do for 30 seconds or more for as long as you can. My record is 1 minute.
We finished the busking session. Been playing here for like maybe 2 hours now.
We're working on the same track. He's in LA.
Because, you know, some people might be like, oh, he's just another TikTok kid trying to make music. Like, no, guys, I've really been putting in the work. It's no coincidence that my first single was coming out 2 years after I actually started working on music. You know, I'm not putting too much pressure on it. It's my first project. I know the music is really good because I've heard it from all of my friends and even people that are not my friends but that I know. They all said it's a great project. There's a lot to the project. We'll talk about it on the next episode. Make even better music afterwards. And I would also like to go back to LA. Although my relationship with the city of Los Angeles is very much love and hate, I still miss it a lot, and I feel like it's the place where I need to be to get to where I want to be. And the main goal is really what I kind of already talked about, is like being able to show this new side of who I am to you guys. Also, like, be able to tell my story, you know, be able to show that there's a lot more to Joao than just a pretty face or an Instagram page. There's actually a person here that has gone through certain situations that maybe other people are also going through. And that's another thing I hope with this EP is like, I hope that you guys that are at home and that are listening, that you guys can relate to that and know that you're not alone. You know, some of these stories on this EP, I know that if not all of you, most of you have been through. A lot of the songs are about heartbreak. I think all of the songs are about heartbreak actually. But I know all of you have been through that. It's not easy. I want you guys to feel like there is hope after a heartbreak. You know, I want you guys to feel like somebody's got your back, that someone has also gone through that and that they made it out okay. I want to be able to have this bond with you guys. I don't like to use the word fans because I feel like it separates, like, oh my God, my fans. Like, no, we're all people. We've all been through shit. I'm just here sharing my story with you guys and hoping that you resonate with it, hoping that it has an impact in your life, hoping that if one day you're thinking about giving up, or you listen to one of my songs, or you go on my Instagram and relate to a post and you're like, oh my God, you know, he's been through that too. And look where he is now. Like, I hope that it inspires you to be better, to keep going, to be yourself every single day, unapologetically. No matter if other people are judging you, if other people believe in you, if they don't, you're just being you, and that's good enough. That's my goal with this EP. That's my goal with this whole project. That's my goal with the music in general. I hope you guys like it. Really put my blood, sweat, and tears into it. Quite literally. And it's just the beginning. Anyways, you guys, that's kind of it for today's video. Today's video is a lot shorter than the other ones. There hasn't been much going on in my life. I already showed it through the video. That's really what I've been doing. Just working really hard, focusing on myself, getting connected with myself again, and trying to plan these releases so we can build this big fucking family that Joao is, you know? Like I said in my other video, it takes my name for now, but the family might change its name. Who knows? So remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Go in the description and pre-save my single, my first single ever. It is a beautiful song. We teased it on the first video and on my Instagram. Make sure to go follow me on Instagram and join the family. There is a lot of cool stuff to come. You guys do not want to miss out. And that is really all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching once again. I love every single one of you. And let's change the fucking world, dude. Join the family. See you guys next week. Wait, guys, there is one thing I did forget to mention. I already took my hoodie off and everything because I thought the video was over. But on the next episode, we'll be talking of the EP itself, the creative process behind it, the whole story behind it. And after that, we're going to have a breakdown of each song. On the next episode, I will also be bringing some guests that worked on this project with me, and we're going to talk a little bit about it. So make sure to subscribe and activate the notification so you don't miss out on that video and the videos to come, because they'll be really cool and you'll be able to understand a little bit more of the whole idea of this EP. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun ride. Stay tuned. Love you all.